Hey everybody, how's it going? If you are chiming in, hey, welcome to the party. This is the weekend insight on life and love, and it's for August 15th and 16th, 2020, but also being timeless. So I'm going to try to not pay so much attention to the comments because I get lost in it. But talk amongst yourselves in the comments. We're going to see what's coming up for the weekend. Hi, Leslie. Hey, Cassandra, I want to see some of those pictures that you took by the water today. Hey, Maria. All right, you guys. You know the deal. This is General Collective. Don't force it to fit if it doesn't fit. But also, I love you too, Leslie. if something resonates, fabulous. But if it doesn't, I'm sorry. Also, know that you can always reach out and ask questions about booking your own personal reading. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Lisa. Guys, talk amongst yourselves. If you know a friend who would love to sit in on this, make sure that you, well, share it with them, but make sure you give me a thumbs up. And also, if you're new to the channel, it's going to get kind of colorful. That being said, go ahead and hit the description. Well, not the description. The bell for notifications. All right, where are we kicking this with? All right, regular rider weight. It's been a hit. Why mess it up? So, how was the week for everybody? I don't know about you guys, but it kind of ended in agitation. It's been a lot of, I don't know, it was like crazy dreams. All right, Knight of Wands coming in. This is the basis part of this reading. So, let's see what is up. Oh, God, what are you guys looking forward to for the weekend? Lots of wand energy, apparently. We went from the knight to the king. The knight to the king. A knight in shining armor comes in and makes himself a king in your world. I don't care about gender, don't care about sexuality, not even going there. So this, wow, some fast moving in opportunities that I want you to have absolute power over. This is you pushing your power this weekend moving forward. I want you to have your foundation. I want you to practice some power. You're the lion. There's a lot of lion energy, lots of masculine, authoritative energy that's coming in right now. I really feel like you are setting down a new passion and foundation, being incredibly stubborn. The Rams, you are ready to butt heads over whatever this is. So I'm not even worried about you. You have your solid throne that you are sitting on. There is stubborn combativeness all around this. I see that you are truly standing up for what you want, what you really believe in. And really, it's about time. So, let's see. Oh, in case I didn't say it, this is also timeless. So if you're watching live and you see me go off on a tangent, I'm looking at the comments and hey, how's it going? But also, since it is timeless, there might be something in here for you. Yeah. This seems like a mountain that you are really preparing yourself to climb. This seems like a really drastic change that has to happen, but I see you just stomping right through it. We have so much maturing king energy that's coming in on this. Look at this. We have the emperor. Look at this. He has a soft exterior, but underneath, he's going to bash some people over the head with this shit. I mean, look. Normally, you wouldn't have to cover this up, but why is he covering this up? He doesn't want to show everybody all the cards that he's playing with. There's a sense of secrecy with this, but it's really about, I feel you doing like, planning like a side attack to make sure that this is all working in your favor. Okay, so let's see. You're preparing yourself to be forced to move on, fast-moving energies. This is really a cut and run change, it seems like. It's going to piss people off, but this is something that you're prepared to do. You're cutting through all the bullshit, all this sense of neediness and over-attachment, and it looks like, you want to know what? Somebody's going to get hurt in this, and it's not going to be you. I think that you're kind of done with being hurt in this scenario. So let's see what's coming up. This feels like it was, no matter what, you weren't going to make the right choice. No matter what, you're going to be hit with criticism, with people who could have had a better plan about this. great, you can communicate that, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be something that's in fulfillment. This, man, I'm really seeing this person, this covered person, the unknown person. They're incredibly highlighted. They're coming out of the darkness, it seems like. So this is somebody who hasn't come to the table yet. The unknown man, woman, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's going to be feeling like a blind attack. And I mean this in the most figurative way. I don't think that this is actually going to get combative. And if it does, just make sure you don't throw the first punch. All I'm saying. I'm not condoning violence, by the way, so you know what I'm saying. All right. This is where we're kicking this reading off with. Stick to the end. There's going to be a little additive piece. Oh, yeah, you like that, Leslie, huh? Yeah, just make sure you don't throw the first punch. Yeah, no. For someone non-violent, I sure talk a lot of shit. Yeah, we'll do this. No, you won't. All right, what's up? Okay, where are we going to take this? What does Spirit want us to know as we're going through this? What's coming up to be addressed? We're going to look at this and also the healing with the angels. This is judgment time. And, okay, this was originally in reverse. Hang on. God, this is the biggest breakthrough that you have had yet. This is the judgment time. I think that you're going all in for this change. I think that this is the biggest change of your life. It's going to be hyper dramatic. Spirit's telling you to be comfortable with that huge sense of discomfort. Get ready for things to really feel like it's out of your control. Seriously, let yourself be in suspense because there's a whirlwind around you. Abundance keeps showing up, even in private readings today. Emerging with all these new opportunities. You are emerging onto the other side of this. I feel like it's almost a split, it's a freaking duality. You have this one life that you are almost completely faded away from on an energetic level. And here you are launching yourself into this new, it really feels like a refocused life. So the abundance, look at this. And then we have emerging. It's going to take you a lot of coaxing to come out of this little cave that you've made for yourself. This was your security. This was the mountain where you were unseen. People can go all the way around you, couldn't reach you. And now, since you see this golden opportunity illuminating the walkway from said cave, now it's like, okay, now I think I can do this. You know what? I'm going to do this. Not only am I going to do this, I'm going to kick its ass. Oh, come on. Okay. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. All right. So, Hey, Christina. I feel like part of you, okay, not you, Christina. The collective watching this, if this might be a reading for you, I feel like a big part of you just died off. So now, since you are emerging, you are being given this opportunity, I think that you really are looking it over to make sure that this is not in your imagination and that this is truly what you want. I think that you are just given a real sense of your own mortality, and there's a fear of wasting your life for any one more minute, because with everything that has been up in arms recently, we're not really willing to sacrifice any given moment. The martyrism is, we're done. All right, so friendships. All right, friendships. This is going to be the foundation of it. Aligned friendships. That's bringing me to like an old SNL skit from 2000 when Cameron Diaz was on it and they're doing the fun train. New beginning in friendships. There's also new love, but also I'm feeling that one too. So retreat. Oh, hold on. Divine timing. Snarky. Snarky as hell. All right, it's talking about all of this newness with you coming out of the cave, and why does it feel like this was the inevitable and like you had no control over it? Well, You got your rest in while there was time, and now this is about divine timing. So I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off, expose your freshly regenerated bare ass skin to the sky, and now you're going to have to learn how to live again. I shot your arrow forward. Let's see where it landed. It launched into the perfect bullseye. So what is in this bullseye? We have friendships, new love, whole new sense of being. Now that sounds incredibly contrived and trite, so I want to look even more into this because no shit, Sherlock Holmes, of course this is a new beginning. Yeah, the rebirth. Okay, those contractions are the biggest, craziest beast I have ever experienced in my life. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Look at this. Off with his heads, new offerings coming in. This is saying that you are keeping a watchful eye, whatever this is, because you're not going to be emotionally exploited or taken for a ride ever again. This is being very staunch in your independence. It's about being in these be in these relationships, but not of them. It's like being in the world and not of it. You can have this entire life and these entire relationships, but if you make your main focus about these, you will be disappointed and ridiculed every time. Not even ridiculed by anyone else, ridiculed by your own consciousness, because you are bigger than just this concept of soulmate, twin flame. There's so much more to you. You are such a bigger piece to the puzzle. And me, I'm a freaking hopeless romantic sap telling you this. I want that for all of you, absolutely, without question. You know, your tribe, your soulmate, twin flame, all that. This is saying, if you make your existence about that one relationship, I'm going to spiritually kick the living shit out of you. So this, maintain your independence and moving into this new world, because it is going to need to be met with a sense of humility and humor. All right, you guys, let's see what is up. That's what Spirit wants to know about going on through this. And now, all right, so what's on the other side of this? You're pouring a little bit of your chalice out for your homeboys. What's going on? The Queen of Wands. All right, incredibly protective. A lot of self-control is being exuded. We have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. So magic, feminine energies coming through. Magic, compassion, very warm and open to whatever you are investing in. I feel like you're almost cradling an egg, if that can even be a thing. I mean, you can always sit on an egg, but what happens then is totally up to you. You can be powerful, you can be forceful even. You can be the main authority in all of this and push entire people away, and you're absolute right in doing so, and still be seen as compassionate, rosy, and still have this direction with your life. So this is saying, all right, the mountain that you are climbing right now, this, I need clarification. All right. All right, this is actually dealing with the more emotional aspect of it. So this is talking about your exhaustion from hanging on too tightly to people, and that is why you're really practicing self-control, because just because you want to throw yourself into these connections and get that this is how it was, the end all be all, how it's supposed to be. You can't do that anymore because you have exhausted yourself so much in the past, latching on to somebody or getting that validation from them in your life to establish your sense of worth. This has made you completely burn out. A lot of you are entering into this new life completely burnt out and not really willing to subject yourself to repeating that pattern. Even though these people aren't going to be part of this new creative piece of your life, there's still this caution being warranted, because if you enter this in without using all the lessons you have learned, why the hell are you even in this? You're still sleeping and it's time to wake up. So this is saying you're exhausted, you're fragile, protect yourself in this and trust your spidey senses. This is talking about the magic of the divine feminine aspect of yourself. So this is saying know when you're being taken advantage. Know that even when you are with these people who really seemed aligned, if you are sensing a wolf in sheep's clothing, I want you to be the asshole to immediately call them out on it. Call a spade in this. There's a lot of lions on here. The lioness, the lion, these are all about you learning and displaying your roar. When you enter in the room, this is you being noticed. Nobody has to say, oh, that's a lion. They can hear your fucking roar. Well, Leslie, I'm happy, and I I hope that you kick some ass. You're avoiding a lot of disaster. If you really start listening to what that inner alignment and that inner pull is telling you, and stop questioning every little thing that your intuition, your psychic energy is trying to tell you, you're going to avoid a lot of pitfalls and disasters. Everything that you've been through, don't think that it can't happen again. There will be tests along the way. And you want to know what? A lot of you are getting into the test of something right now. Did you really learn the lesson? Like, for instance, if you are having life in complete alignment, going about your day, and then suddenly have this sudden anxiety. And I have had people actually think of exes or whatnot, or family members even, and suddenly they let it go, but then they are legitimately, literally right in front of them. Even if you have gotten to the new life and the new sense of self, Spirit is telling you, I'm going to give you a test to see exactly how much that you have learned. And if you didn't learn, it's back to the drawing board and we'll start at square one again. But if you pay attention and if you keep your eye on, if you keep a lookout, if you focus on how you are responding to something, and if you are willing to disappoint a few people for the betterment of yourself, you'll avoid a lot of disasters. And I always say to people that I have a session with, if you give a boundary and they get pissed off with it, then you'll start to see where the respect for you dies out. Act accordingly. It is not too much. So, if you continue on this path, what is the expected outcome? And again, if you're watching this in the timeless part, this could be something going on in your life. So if not, sorry. If so, awesome, but also sorry, because this is kind of shitty. I mean, I don't want you to have that kind of stress on you. Okay, speak softly, carry a big stick. Everything is in divine working order. You are right in the flow state with this. Everything is in a perfect state of flow. All the elements are working together. It looks like, let's see. Stay to the end. We're going to draw in questions from the crowd. But make sure that it's geared towards collective. So again, if you think that somebody might want to join in, especially on the collective part, send this to them. Give them the what's up. You are about to give a ton of gifts. Tripping over my words. Hey, Ashley. Okay. Since you are in such flow state, you're going to see a lot of things just simply be gifted out of you because the alignment that you are in. It's all about energetic wavelength. What I'm seeing with this, with the balance, I finally made it. Wait, what? Okay, so you see the scales? Normally it's about justice and all that, but I see this as you being balanced, and since this is a gift being given, it's all about everything that is in alignment with you. It is almost like an open channel just flocking to you. Ah, hey Cassandra sister. How's it going? Cassie. All right. So, okay, back to the reading. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Keep yourself composed, controlled. You can be internally freaking out, but try and stay as neutral as you can despite the outer circumstances. When it is great and amazing, I want you to continue to follow that, but keep yourself in check. Don't let yourself become blinded by this beautiful image in front of you, even though there is substance to it. Don't get lost in it. Be in it, just not of it. And also, I see that you have a lot of ships coming in because you have learned how to navigate the seas. You aren't being held in place by so many anchors. You're not drowning in everything anymore. You're learning how to swim. Your head is being kept above water. This I absolutely love. And I love how like nothing seems to faze you anymore. You've been through such shit. But you see this? This person has an empty chalice. Nothing's filling it. They don't even seem worried. They know that they can scoop down and drink. Hopefully it's not salt water. However, we're going to live in the idea that it's fresh water. You can scoop down and fill up your own cup. And look at this. You see exactly where there's land. You have no worries about being rescued. You're going to rescue your damn self, even though the ships are coming in. So, We're going to get closing message from Spirit. Where the hell are we going to? Let's see. All right, archetype. Who'da thunk? Guys, if you are just chiming in, hang out till the end. We're going to do a live collective from the audience. I want to see what you want to look into. We'll see what it means for the collective. And if you gear it towards your personal relationship, I'm going to gear it towards, oh, hey, Candy. I'm going to gear it towards the collective. I'm just kidding. I won't do that. But still, keep it towards the collective. So we have Engineer and the Hermit in reverse. So we're working with the shadow aspects to be mindful of. And then we have Queen upright, but I also want a fourth. All right, check it. So we have 2 in reverse. These bad boys are reliance on mechanic solutions without regard for emotional consequence. Don't lose your heart in this, for Christ's sakes. Withdrawals from society out of fear or negative judgment of others. Refusing to help those in need. That's what to watch out for. But we have the Queen and the Advocate upright. Marrying this with that's going to be really interesting. So radiates regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. And then we have the Advocate, which is inspires you to put compassion into action. So Spirit's telling you with everything that you are moving through and stepping into this new sense of co-creativeness, you have to act on your inspirations. Don't forget to also be human and also not just do things for the concept of the greater good. Really work with your empathy on this. You know when it's going to be exploited and not to do it. You're not losing the sense of feeling. This is a sense of protecting others. So you get a real sense of what is true and authentic and what is, you know, good and protective of that same type of energy. But you also know when something has something, well, when someone or something has an energy that's hidden beneath the surface that needs to be called out for the shitstorm that it is. Could be malevolent. However, we're not going to do that demonic shit. This, keep your heart in alignment. Don't lose your sense of humanity. And also put your compassion in action and act on inspiration. It's taking care of innocence, perseverance, and compassion for really all things. But also, again, just because something is doing something bad doesn't mean that it is bad. Check, see what the vibe and energy that it's giving off. It may be something that is wounded and scared, which that's where the compassion steps in. Look and analyze before you act on something. Analyze with the heart concept. So I'm going to call that the reading. So now I want to turn this on to the audience. So for the collective now for the weekend of the 15th and the 16th of August, 2020 moving forward, also timeless. What do you guys want to add in to look into with the weekend insight? Ready, set, go. Think about it. Ready. I don't know. I'm going to have a sip because my mouth is dry. And, well, I have orange seltzer water. I like orange. You know, I'm that weirdo who, I don't drink soda, but when I did, I always went for like the orange or the strawberry flavors. So now I have seltzer water that tastes like orange. You know, the one that tastes like strawberry. It's a thing. So what do you guys want to look into? Put it in the comments. Am I missing something? Hold up. Top chat, live chat. All messages are visible. All right. So, what's up, Christina? What happened? We're going to look into, relationship. I know where it's headed, but not 100%. All right. So, the general consensus is love. Some of you are looking at reconciliation, but pump the God-forsaking brakes. Some of you are looking at a relationship where the love isn't matched up and you have to learn how to let it go. This relationship, some of you are looking at. All right. This is what I'm looking at. The ones who are looking towards breaking up right now, this relationship came into play because you are healing some sort of family issue. This person is resonant to a family member, which there has been some sort of combativeness or something at odds in the past. They bring up something that is coming up through the family dynamic to be healed. And once that dissolves, the relationship is going to dissolve. Some of you are looking at reconciliation with somebody from the past. Fine, dandy, wonderful. Pump the brakes because you guys have changed so much. You might as well be getting to know each other as new. And for those who are in who are single, love for singles. All right, let's do it. I'm so about the love. Do you guys like hearing the scratch on the table? I really should have put down a tapestry. I should have. I need to look at more of those. But I just don't want to have them in the background and be, it's children. All right, it's time for you to get out and have fun, singles. You're going to come across partners who are completely outside of your type, which I think is a good thing. They're going to be unlike anyone else you've ever dated, which is great because those relationships didn't last. You need something new, you need something different, you need to add some pizzazz to the mix. So this is saying, take the time in getting to know them. Whatever you would have written off in the past actually might be something very positive to get to know them now. There's a huge sense of loyalty, very much a puppy love that's coming in, very youthful. So let's see where that's going to go. If they continue on this path, what up? Past life relationship. Oh, you're going to unleash the passion. I can dig that. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is completely at play. There's going to be a lot of passion. Oh, yeah. Seriously. Any relationship that is going through right now and that you feel dissolving right now, why don't you put a stop to it? Because really it's not balanced. It's not serving anyone. You can talk it through and end it on better terms rather than the shitstorm that you are counting on. This divine timing is bringing a wonderful relationship in from, I don't know, I feel like you guys are going to have that sense of companionship from the get-go. Definitely a kindred spirit coming in. This is going to be wonderful for basing the relationship off of friendship. I don't know. I feel like for some of you, there's going to be like this piercingness to their eyes. Highly dramatic, actually. Just like, yeah, it cuts through them. Well, get to know them. Whatever's falling apart right now was imbalanced anyways, and it wasn't. Again, this is for some of you, healing some sort of a family dynamic. So, what's on the other side of that beast? Separation. Those who are in separation and singlehood right now, you are in separation and singlehood because of deception that has been brought forth in the relationship. This, you guys need to talk about it. You need to talk about whatever lies have been coming to the surface. Squash it before it becomes even bigger. This is going to ease the edge off of either ending the relationship or having a reconciliation, but there needs to be a reckoning. Yeah, but the healing is relentless and the tower moments are relentless and it's a pain in the ass and everyone's always like, heal more, heal more. Don't ask how much more can you heal, because seriously, Spirit is one of the most snarky bastards who has zero qualms in telling you, oh, I'll show you. I'll show you real good. Oh, God. I love that, Leslie. Yes. So, Cassia. All right, you guys. It's all about divine timing. Seriously. We're going to close off the love aspect with daily guidance from the angels for whatever reason. I don't know. A mini live. I'm actually going to be recording some separate videos, including my regular sessions for this coming week. So I'm going to be doing a pick-a-pile, and I'm going to be going live tomorrow for the mid-month. So it's going to probably be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Check your clocks. Send it to your friends because it's always fun. I have my party cup over there with all the astrological signs. So really, what can go wrong? All right, you guys. Spirit wants you to be playful. Don't take everything so serious right now. Be sure to ask questions. Keep this playful. If you guys are so serious from the get-go, you're going to hate each other after a while. It doesn't need to be that dramatic. You guys are the biggest goofballs together on the planet, and you guys bring out the best qualities in each other. Don't be afraid and don't hesitate to ask questions. If this is worth anything, then, I mean, it's going to be uncomfortable to have hard topic conversations, but it's not going to be impossible. You're not going to feel ashamed. And if you are, ask questions about that. So you guys, do you want to look into any other section before we call it a night? Ready, set, go. God, I feel so sweaty. It is so humid. And it's like in the 80s today. There's really no reason for it. This is ridiculous. All right, so let's look at career. If you are in school, are you going online? All right, we're gonna look at finances, you guys. So finances, being pulled to, wisdom of the oracle. Being tossed right out right now. Get into the flow state. Stop dwelling on something that hasn't happened yet. A lot of you are experiencing a lot of anxiety because the uncertainty of the future, especially with the worldwide epidemic of COVID. Everybody is absolutely anxious about the future. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to get bills paid? Please focus on the now. All that you have is now. You are getting into flow state by being in this moment. You can set your sights out, but don't live in a future that doesn't exist. With the finances, you are creating a finite bank account for yourself. Seriously. I could tell you to live in abundance, but you want to know what? I would want to punch myself in the head because, again, that sounds like I'm forced to say, and it sounds so vague. No, live in the now. Live in each individual choice in that 5-second thing. Do something that is a better choice for you individually, and then expand on that. That is really the law of attraction. Make your expansive top choice in that moment. That is for the best quality, the best you, the best of integrity. Let's see. Mending. A lot of things are coming together in alignment with you, which I want you to open up on communication. This is really about networking for a lot of you. It's really about who you know and how you can talk compassionately to them. Open up. Everybody, show your vulnerability with one another because everybody needs to be on the same page. When you are opening yourself up, you guys are equaling the playing field on that one. You are not being stared down by, well, they're not staring down you, well, down their nose at you. That's what I need to say. Let's see. You guys are crossing this finish line together. Absolutely everybody is. So this is saying we're all on the same page. Why is this happening? Let's see. The why. There's a lot of concerns. There's a lot of... What the hell? Okay. A lot of you are looking for solid answers right now, but you're over searching the answer when it's really right in front of you. You're looking for the why of something, and then you are like a hawk looking at everything. This is something that's really going to come to you in passive state. So this is saying keep yourself busy. Focus on the task at hand. Your answer and your solution to whatever the problem is, it's going to come through passive thought. It's going to come through your daily activity. It's going to come through in dreams even. Dreams was a card that was standing out the most at some point when I was shuffling. It kept popping out. So this, until something actually takes off the ground, I want you to focus on the answer and how, in which direction you're taking this. This is an absolute shitstorm, but remember, you are here. You are in this moment. It's not going to get worse for you. You have to focus on I can say what your true calling is, but really it's about checking your resources. See who you know. See what your gifts and talents are. Everybody has to network and see what their God-given gift and talent or passion is so they can thrive on that. There's absolutely no real shortage on what you can do with this. The finances will improve when you follow your passion, your dream, and you take control over it and you network and you really show a lot of compassion for the situation. Stay focused in the now. What can you do in this moment? Create a list, micro list that entire thing, and then just do it step by step. This, you're really following your true north and you're setting your sights out a lot further by going that way. So does that make sense to you guys? All right, everybody. Thank you. Awesome. I think that was the reading for the weekend of August 15th and 16th. Also timeless. This is for August 15th and 16th, 2020. Also timeless. So if it resonates, awesome. If not, let it fall away. But you can always ask questions about booking your own personal reading. I have a coronavirus sale going on. So DM me questions about it and see when I can get you in. And I hope that you guys have an amazing weekend. So until next time, stay safe, have fun, know that I love you guys very much, and I really hope to see you guys tomorrow at the live reading event for the mid-month. Thank you, Cassie. I love you guys. Bye. Bye.